And that is awesome. $2,000, and we'll see the choice, what the feature winner's choice picks. Hey, race fans, now's a good time to get your cell phones out, put them in flashlight mode. How about the FALS Fireflies for the first time here tonight? Get those cell phones out. We are set and ready to go.
Well, we had an Angel Donor night, each and every high limit race. They were in Kokomo, Indiana. Aaron Reitzel came on with the victory tonight.
Oh, come on, front stretch. We can do better than that.
Come on now.
How about up on the bus?
Not
Haven't
bad.
sent a big shout out to the bus yet tonight.
Bus.
Everybody watching
Who's
in
on
on the bus. Oh, a lot of good folks up on the bus.
Get on the bus, Gus,
Yes.
because there we go, Tiffany. Yeah, there they are. They're having a good time.
You're on flow, bus. How about a big wave, everybody back there? Yes.
You're on.
Oh, yeah, I love it. My good friend Jeff Ely.
They're having a good time down there.
Oh, yeah.
Is that a 55 Chevy in the background? Did you see that car?
Yes.
Tiffany, that was a 55 Chevy, wasn't it?
I think he was pulling a trailer. Yeah,
Right,
it's got a trailer with a golf cart.
Chevy?
Yeah, early 50s, we'll call it that. All right, race fans, they're coming at you.
It's your track, buddy. You go. Take it away.
It's the 800 horsepower, fire-breathing, mud-slinging, ground-pounding cars and superstars of the Lucas Oil A-Model Dirt Series at America's Dirt Track. Hashtag FALS. Let them see ya. The Fall Spring Shootout presented by Titan Industries. Big wave and a cheer, front stretch. Oh man, the sights, the sounds. We'll have to get some fireworks next year. Come on, Matt Curl. Fireworks. We'll get some big fireworks. 60 laps, James, as you take a little peek inside of what the chaos looks inside of Ricky Thornton Jr.
Well, the kids have not been around a while. The confetti is maybe safe for another night, but even if Thornton wins, he may have to eat it himself, right?
Man, he could. I tell you what, tire choice, we'll have to, Ben and DJ will let us know a little quick buzz of the racing surface, but
it looks good.
Spoon River, a couple of them gambled on tires. Babb, I think Tyler Erb was one of them, Shannon Babb. A couple of them gambled on tires. 60 laps, I think it might be worth the gamble, so we'll have to see. Definitely going to have some movers and shakers, enough good cars back there, and what tires did they choose? So definitely going to have to be possibly some topic of conversation, if you will.
The new 3 and 4, or 3 or 4 on the right rear there, as the race car engineering pace truck has made its way into the infield. Dan and Dust will be in the Heartbeat Hot Sauce Hot Pit. I get a feeling that whoever wins this race is not going to lead every lap, right? It's not going to be a pole show, is it?
Man, I hope no.
Well, for Brian Shirley would like it. He'd like to lead all 60 laps, right?
You're right, he would. But I really hope it's an amazing race. But we're all
3 wide in that 1B main at the finish line. Rob Penrod.
Yep.
The pearl green flag. We'll see him at the Show Me, and then we'll see him at Eldora, his home track. Hey, for the first few months of the year, we've been in winter coats. It's nice to be at least warm today at the Ace Door and Holligan Rigging Start Zone. 60 laps. Let's get ballsy for $30,000, Mike Norris.
Here we go. They'll work into turns 1 and 2 for the first time. Brian Shirley down to the inside. Brandon Shepard to the outside. Down the back straightaway. They go side by side. Shirley, Shepard, lap number 1. Who's going to be the race leader? Down the front straightaway. Still side by side, James.
Yeah, by half a car length. Slides up the track right in front of Shepard. Brian Shirley down the back straightaway to turn number 3. The defending Prairie Dirt Classic champion that goes side by side down the main straightaway. Shirley still in front at FALS.
Brandon Shepard going to dive down to the inside. We're going to go side by side. Third is the 58 at Albertson, Turbo, and at Overton. Up top is the 3S of Brian Shirley through the middle. It's going to be the 1 of Brandon Shepard. Still Shirley, Shepard, run 1-2. Good side-by-side battle for position number 4. Brandon Overton down to the inside at Turbo. Give it to Overton on the move early on.
This bud's for you. Here he comes out of 4. Still Shirley out in front. He's led the first 4 laps. Shepard, Albertson, Overton to 4th. Erb and Tyler Erb is 5th. Then O'Neill, Babb, Clay Harris up to 8th from 12th. And then Hoffman and then Fager runs in 10th as we get a lap in the books.
Brandon Shepard still working through that middle of the speedway. Brian Shirley upstairs. Brandon Shepard with a good hot rod down the back straightaway. Takes a peek down to the inside. In through the middle. is Brandon Shepard. Upstairs, Brian Shirley. Good racing action for the lead with 6 in, 54 to go. Alberson runs third, fourth, Overton, fifth is Turbo. Then Bab O'Neill and Clay Harris. Again, Shepard for the race lead, but Shirley going to hold him off.
Right now, the tail end of the field enters turn 3. The leaders exit turn 2. It's still Shirley by a car length over Shepard. Some distance back is Alberson is third as Brandon Overton goes to the outside at 76. Get over to get his first win in more than a year in the Lucas Oil Series. He runs fourth into turn number 1.
On the right side of your screen, it's Turbo going at it with Shannon Babb for that fifth spot. Here comes Brandon Shepard again to the inside of Brian Shirley. Shirley going to hold him off. Shirley, Shepard, Alberson's done a nice job. Now Brandon Shepard going to go to the top. Shirley going to work the middle. They'll work off into number 2, down the back straightaway. They'll work both through the middle. A step higher is Shirley. Shepard's there again off turn 4. Still Shirley Shepard. 1-2.
I love Tim Sheets and Hellraiser Jacks, but I hope we don't have a caution. I want to see him race it all the way through. Doubt if it happens, which you never know at Fairbury. And right now, out of turn 4, the battle for the lead half a car length is Shirley.
Fixing to get busy, James.
Vixen.
Down the back straightaway, Brandon Shepard, no. Brian Shirley cuts off his momentum down on the bottom. Now Brandon Shepard going to go to the top. They'll race up into number 4. Brian Shirley has the lead, but Brandon Shepard now going to go to the top. Here comes Brandon Shepard. Brian Shirley open the door. Here comes Shepard for the race lead. They come to their feet. They're side by side. At FALS, is it Brandon Shepard or Brian Shirley?
Oh, baby.
Oh, my. Still Shirley.
No, not yet. They're still side by side. This time it might be official. And we've got our first Hellraiser Jacks caution of the race. And it is with 13.
I think Trey Mills right here.
Laps complete, and Trey Mills, the St. Augustine, Florida driver, second in the Rookie of the Year chase in the Outlaws, to the Heartbeat Hot Sauce Hot Pit, guys.
Yeah, flat right rear tire on Trey Mills, number 14, as they go to work on that race car. Man, it was kind of surprising, Dustin, you're down there with Mills, but DJ, it was surprising to see Shirley give up that top shelf to Brandon Shepard.
Yeah, absolutely, and Shep made the most of it. He caught that Hellraiser Jacks at just the right time. Brandon Shepard has led one lap in this race, guys, and it was that lap prior to the Hellraiser Jacks caution flag falling. When we go back to green flag racing, the Rocket 1 will be out front.
Oh, Mike Norris. Well, it's early on, right?
I was just looking.
The Hoker Trucking R-Charge. How about the Iowan? Daniel Hilsebeck up 7 spots. Clay Harris.
Yeah.
Inside the top 10, guys.
Running the bottom.
Hey, guys, just a real quick update on the 14 of Trey Mills. There was a slice in the right rear tire. He's also got a little bit of damage. You got to wonder if maybe it wasn't from a quarter panel on that 14 car. They pulled that quarter panel out, but there was a slice in the right rear tire of Trey Mills. They bolted a new right rear Hoosier on that race car, and he's just about to make his way out of the Heartbeat Hot Sauce Hot Pit.
James Essex, was there a more compelling moment of all of Speed Weeks than Trey Mills going for his first Lucas Oil win and flipping out of the ballpark at Golden Isles? That young man's got a very bright future, and just to get in the show tonight's a big deal.
And you interviewed him. They had to leave the car there for the rest of the race.
Yeah, I've never had to climb a wall to interview somebody because they were on top of it. Yeah, they left the car. The race was over.
Wow.
And he's got to go to the back, guys, but they're doubling them up. 13 in the books, 47 to go.
And
Clay Harris, Mike Norris up 6 spots.
And how about
12th to 6th.
Brandon Overton and Brian Shirley restarts on the inside, gives Brandon Overton the outside middle. So these
Well, it will
restarts
not
we'll
go
have to see here.
caution-free. 13 laps in the books. It'll be Shepard Shirley. As Shepard had Shirley led the first 12 laps. Shepard has led the last lap. Shepard, Shirley, Overton, Alberson, Tyler Erb, Clay Harris, Shannon Babb, Hudson O'Neill, Nick Hoffman, Dennis Erb Jr. Your top 10.
Kind of scary
All
to
right,
get
deep
Brandon
breath.
Shepard out front.
You
though.
can't take a deep breath here, man. This is wild.
We'll see what Brandon Overton can do. 6th to 3rd, Shirley 2nd, but keep your eyes on Brandon Overton and the guys behind him. Brandon Shepard shows the way. Going to be Brandon, Brian. Brian down to the inside of Brandon Overton. Good side-by-side racing action. I didn't think Brian would give up that top side on this restart. Brandon Overton going to go to 2nd. He's going to make it official off of turn number 4. Brandon Overton to 2nd. Brian Shirley back to 3rd.
Here comes Turbo on the outside of the 1, on the outside of Garrett Alberson. 14 laps complete. Two different leaders right now. They're trying to go back here behind the top two as Overton trying to catch Shepherd as Tyler through the middle off a turn 4.
And there comes Bobby Pierce as well, trying to go around Hudson O'Neal. Don't look now, but here comes my pick in 32. Down the back straightaway they go. Good battle back here for position. He got 9 of Nick Hoffman, 18 Shannon Babb, 71 of Hudson O'Neal, and 32 Bobby Pierce. Kind of got froggy there on the restart. And calmed down since. Brian Shirley, Turbo, Garrett Alverson. Good job, Clay Harris. And then good racing action behind to them. You got Shannon Babb, now Bobby Pierce trying to dive down to the inside of Babb. But up front, Brandon Shepherd in command. Overton, Shirley, Turbo, Clay Harris doing a good job as he slips by the 58 of Garrett Alverson.
See him trying to look. Here comes Rice in the 11. Trying to find the holes where they're not. Down to turn number 4. Battle there. Pierce, and we've got a Hellraiser Jacks caution on the racetrack for the second time in this race with 18 laps complete.
Guys, it was the 20 RT. He's got an issue on that race car. Ben Shelton is making his way down to the Heartbeat Hot Sauce Hot Pit as Anthony Burrows and the crew are going to go underneath. I believe it's the right rear of the 20 RT. Ben Shelton, over to you.
Yeah, Dylan McCowan makes his way down. All 4 tires are up, but the right side of the deck is mashed in on that race car. Flat tire on the right rear, and you got to wonder if this one comes off with a slice in it. Is there something on the racetrack? We saw that from Trey Mills a little while ago. You don't know if something might be up in the cushion. Either way, there will be a new right rear Hoosier going on this 20 RT. Out front, Brandon Shepherd, your leader, but it's all Brandon all the time as Brandon Overton's moved into second.
Meanwhile, guys, Cruz leaning in to grab a work with Dylan McCowan, who's also made his way in the Sonic America's drive-in number 8 down here. Crew not changing a tire. Instead, they're going to work underneath the left front of that number 8, see if they can diagnose what the issue is. Now they're leaning in, maybe going to grab another work with him, and he's going to make his way back out. So a quick adjustment on the left front of Dylan McCowan's number 8, and he'll rejoin the field at the tail.
Yeah, every finish important. Dylan McCowan, Josh Rice battling for that Nerd Late Model record, 20,000 to win the O'Reilly Auto Parts Rookie of the Year, and over 10,000 in contingencies as well. So Mike Norris, 18 in the books. It'll be Brandon Shepherd, Brandon Overton, Brian Shirley, Tyler Erb. Clay Harris is up to 5th from 12th.
Hey guys,
yes,
just
guys.
One of the blocks on that right rear off Ricky Thornton Jr.'s 20 RT, a puncture in there. So you got to wonder if there's something in the racetrack. We'll keep an eye on that as we move on.
Ilsenbeck up 10 spots. Daniel right now running in 16th as we finish the top 10. Alberson 6th. Hoffman, O'Neal, Pierce, Erb is 10th. Dennis Erb Jr.
Real quick, guys, we got I just wanted to say, well, we got the fans' attention. We do have an ID turned into the backstretch beer stand. So if you lost your ID, turn into the backstretch beer stand as well before we get things rolling.
And we did have a 50-50 claim, yes.
Yes.
All right, here we go. Ace door, Holligan Ricky restart zone. 18 down, 42 to go. Shepherd leads them into 1, Mike.
And again, apologize, the scoreboard just went off as well, so we're going to have to keep track of our own laps here. Down the back straightaway, Brandon Shepherd showing the way. Brian Shirley looking to go back to second now. Here it comes.
Oh, my goodness.
Excuse me, the 6th of Clay Harris. Harris trying to, boy, he's feeling, look at him go on the bottom. He's going to go to 3rd, now to 2nd. Clay Harris on the move in 6th. What a hot rod for the Floridian.
31,000 steering buddy, dark horse right there. Two of them,
yes.
They're both 2 of the top 3. Clay Harris on the bottom. Down the back straightaway. Off of turn number 4. Brandon Shepherd still leads. Harris from 12th to 2nd. Are you serious?
What a run for the 6th. Brian Shirley alongside.
The Florida Peanut Federation. Well, he was sponsored by them down in Georgia, Florida. It's continued up here. Move over Jimmy Carter because out in front is Shepherd, and Harris is going to 2nd.
Brian Shirley 3rd, 4th Overton, 5th is Tyler Erb. Then the 9 of Nick Hoffman. Here comes Brian Shirley through the middle, but Clay Harris, the story of the night. 37 remain. Brandon Shepherd shows the way, but Clay Harris the 2nd, Brian Shirley 3rd. Overton, Hoffman, Turbo, and Babb.
That Longhorn Ricky Rydell built motor. Not the Scott Bailey. It's the Ricky Rydell built that motor, and right now he is in 2nd place. 36 laps to go. As we work lap 25, lap 25 to go. Oh, not 25 to go, but 24. Hello, 26 in the books coming up. 25 to go right now, Mike.
On the the back straightaway they go. Getting closer to halfway. 34 to go as the lap traffic will be a reality here very soon. Brandon Shepherd as Brian Shirley starting to reel in Clay Harris again for that second spot. Behind them, we've got on flow here. There's Overton, there's Turbo, there's Hoffman, there's Babb. Good 5-car battle here. The 58 of Garrett Alberson for third. Overton, Turbo, Hoffman, Babb, and Alberson. As it looks like
Mike
that
Morris,
traffic about to become a reality.
can we do an eyeball test at Falls? Oh, no. We got a Hellraiser Jack's car. Just as Clay Harris and Devin Moran, the defending series champion, has a tire down as he heads to the Heartbeat Hot Sauce Hot Pit.
Flat right rear tire on Devin Moran's 99. Kyle Bronson's down here. Dylan McCowan's down here. Brendan Smith is down here. And the Heartbeat Hot Sauce Hot Pit just got really full and really spicy. We got body damage, flat tires, and crews headed every direction.
Ben, you mentioned the 8 of Dylan McCowan, the crew. They are going underneath the rear end of that race car right now to change a tire on that entry. Over on your side of the pit area, Ben, Brendan Smith, you mentioned he's down there. Crew's going to work underneath that race car, and Kyle Bronson as well.
Yeah, it looks like Kyle Bronson, all 4 tires are up. They're going to pull the left rear wheel cover off, though, perhaps suspension adjustment on that race car. They're going to go ahead while he's in, though, and put a new right rear tire on the 40B. Right rear tires coming off the 19 car of Brendan Smith, and he's got deck and spoiler damage as well on the right side.
Guys, back over here with the 99 of Devin Moran, a slice, an ever so small slice in one of the chunks of that number 99. That's the reason that he had a flat right rear tire on that race car. Meanwhile, they are changing the right rear on Dylan McCowan's number 8, but it was full of air.
Yeah, and looking at Brendan Smith's car, it doesn't look like it's punctured, but it is blistered on the outside edge of that tire. So right now they're going to go a little bit different compound. A 3 comes off. Things to keep an eye on right now with 33 laps to go in Falls.
Well, guys, I'm telling you right now, Hilzebeck is up the Hoker Trucking our charger. But Clay Harris, 12th to 6th.
That is awesome.
Looking first career win in a Lucas. I picked him as a steering buddy dark horse, and right now 2 of the top 3 are eligible for a $1,000 bonus if they can win this race. So it's Shepherd, Harris, Shirley, Overton, Tyler 5th, Nick Hoffman, Shannon Babb, Garrett Alberson, Josh Rice 9th, Bobby Pierce 10th. As you see, track promoter Matt Curl checking the track to see if there is anything on this surface.
Well, the guys up front have done a great job of avoiding it, whatever it is or wherever it is, but we'll see where Clay Harris obviously going to choose the inside. It'll put Shirley the outside. Overton, and how about great job of Tyler Erb sticking around up there as well. Nick Hoffman and Babb holding his own.
So everybody that started this race, right, is still out there. Yes.
Hey guys, real quick, is they actually did not change the right rear on Dylan McCowan's car. They took the right rear off. I'm down here right now. They made a shock adjustment on the right rear of Dylan McCowan's car, so you got to wonder if that O'Reilly Auto Parts Rookie of the Year candidate maybe isn't just toying with a few adjustments to see if he can get this 8 car a little bit better here in this one.
So if he comes back out, all 27 starters are still out there. Here comes Dylan back out in that Midwest Sheet Metal Sonic America's Drive-In. I know he's looking forward to obviously next weekend at Eagle, but then the Lucas Oil Speedway, where he's a 2-time modified track champion in Wheatland, Missouri. All right, 20. We're still 3 shy of the halfway mark, Mike.
Yes, we are. 3 spot.
You think Clay Harris can do it?
Yeah, man, that car is zippy off the bottom side of the speedway. So.
I wanted to see him race through traffic, but we may get to see that again. But here we go. Graves back out. The East door and Holligan. We're going to restart zone. Here comes Bishop. Here comes Harris. Here comes Shirley in the 1.
See the drive that the 6 gets off at turn number 2. Look at him go down the back straightaway. Shirley drifts up. Turbo can't do anything with him. Tyler Erb going to run to the bottom. Shirley through the middle. So does Shepherd. Off forward. Shepherd, Harris. Boy, Shirley drifts way high. Turbo tried to take advantage. Could not. Still Brandon Shepherd showing the way. But here comes Clay Harris down the back straightaway.
Into turn number 3. Shirley is 3rd. Overton and Erb. They battle for 4th side to side. Clay Harris digging hard on the bottom. Next time around, it will be the Hellraiser Jacks halfway. 30 down, 30 to go. 2 different leaders. Shirley led early on. He's running in 3rd. Shepherd has led since he took the lead as they come off of turn number 4 at the Hellraiser Jacks halfway mark.
Nick Hoffman's got it going on the bottom as well. He's going to work for the inside of Turbo. Tyler Erb can't get the job done as they work into turns 1 and 2. Keep your eyes on the NOS number 9. Nick Hoffman. Hoffman going to go to the 5th spot. Not quite. Turbo going to hold him off. Shepard, Harris trying to reel him in.
Hoffman on the bottom. Current World Outlaw points leader. He will take the spot. Rice is 7th. Albertson 8th. Babb 9th. Pierce is 10th. Meanwhile, it's about 2 car lengths still for Brandon Shepard in the 1. As the tail end of the field, Trey Mills right now, the final car, I believe, on the lead lap. And again, all 27 starters still out there.
Clay Harris is going nowhere, James. I thought maybe Brandon Shepard had run away and hide, but he is hanging right with him. Here comes the 6. Down to the inside of Brandon Shepard for the race lead down the back straightaway. Clay Harris out of Jupiter, Florida, trying to win the biggest race of his career with the Lucas Oil A Model Dirt Series. Right now, Brandon Shepard holding him off, but they're going to get into lap traffic for the first time. If we do not see a Hellraiser Jack caution down the back straightaway, Shepard still leads.
He's just got to avoid those Ute tires. He is right against the Ute tires. Out of 4. He is there by a car length. 34 complete. 26 to go. Harris for the lead out of 2. Down the back straightaway into 3. They're going to pick up the tail end of the field if this thing stays green off of 4. Harris on the bottom. Who ran the bottom better at Fairbury than any? I mean, who was? You've seen this
Billy
for years.
Drake.
Billy Drake.
Yes.
The creative kitchen in Bass number 9.
Oh, yeah.
And I tell you, you turn it upside down and you got a 6.
That's right.
Here they come off of 4.
Oh, there he is. Clay Harris is there. Brandon Shepard shows the way. But can it be Clay Harris, Night in America? Shepard going to hold him off. Shirley 3rd. Hoffman looking to go to 4th. He does. Hoffman goes to 4th. Overton back to 5th. Down the front straightaway, Clay Harris for the lead. A car lake separates the pair. This is where it's going to be won and lost at FALS. 22 to go. Harris on the bottom. Brandon Shepard upstairs. We'll see how they navigate lap traffic. They're still side by side throughout the field, but Clay Harris dogging Brandon Shepard for the lead.
He tiptoes right around those tires in 3 and 4 down now. Down the back straightaway. It's a car length into 3 behind the tail end of the field. Everybody still on the lead lap. Clay Harris down the main straightaway, smashes the loud pedal. 21 laps to go. Brandon Shepard still leads. Clay Harris is 2nd. Shirley is 3rd. Hoffman 4th. Overton 5th. And it's Rice, Tyler Erb, Albertson, Pierce, and Jason Fager runs in 10th. But all eyes up front. Now Shepard. He will split between 2 cars. Aidan McCowan now still in front of him. Clay Harris is right there. They've gotten around the 09 of Mike Leach. Out of turn number 4. Down the main straightaway. He's close. He's got to get around the 8 car. We will have 18 laps to go next time around.
The battle for 3rd, Nick Hoffman now looks to the inside of Brian Shirley for that 3rd spot. Clay Harris cannot get around the lap cars. Off of turn number 4, he's got to get around. Dylan McCowan looks like he thought he was going to get the job done. He does not. Brandon Shepard down the back straightaway. He's got 2 lap cars between him and Clay Harris. Hoffman going to go to 3rd. Shirley 4th. Overton 5th.
Yeah, his car's been married to the bottom, and it's hard to get over. Now he makes a move on the bottom of Cowan. Everybody racing for points in a position. Harris, he's got to get around McCowan right now. 16 laps to go. You see Shepard there. He gets around Bronson as he's starting to get away from the Jupiter, Florida driver, Clay Harris. Here he comes out of turn number 4 as he will clear. As you see Pierce back here, he is up to 8th. Hoffman is up to 3rd in the 9 car.
A couple of guys would like to see a late race caution and maybe throw some Hail Marys at it as Bobby Pierce has got something going in that 32. Down the front straightaway. Good racing action, still plenty. Pierce up to 7th. Rice right behind of him. They're 3 wide, 4 position through the field. He got Fager, Turbo, and Garrett Albertson blowing the deck out of the 58. Down the front straightaway. Good racing action, 4 position. That is position number 8, 9, and 10 right there on your screen. Albertson.
Shepard still leads.
Good race.
1.6 the advantage. A long green flag stretch of racing. Rice on the bottom of Pierce.
Pierce through a slide
That's
job
the
at
battle
him.
for
Rice going to
6th
cross
and
him
7th.
back over,
Yeah. 2 guys that led the run against the wall. And right now, Pierce in front of Rice. Rice will do the crossover. And right now, though, it's 11 to go. Shepard leads by 1.6 seconds in the blue number 1. And here comes Hoffman and Nick Hoffman on the bottom. down the back straightaway. Nick Hoffman, one career win in the Lucas Oil Series. That came last September at Brownstown to the C.J. Raymond Memorial. Hoffman through the middle, and he will clear Harris off of turn number 2.
Of course, he's been so close with the Prairie Dirt Classic. Open for a caution. Will we see it with 10 to go? Brandon Shepard does not want to see it. The rest of the field does. Shepard continues to knife his way through lap traffic over 3 wide with Carson Ferguson in the 99 of Devin Moran. Back there is the 9 of Nick Hoffman, but Brandon Shepard continues to roll through lap traffic as Nick Hoffman now has got to do the same thing. And we'll see if he can get on the same straightaway, but man, Shepard has got such a great hot rod right now.
Harris trying to stay with Hoffman. Here's 7 to go. He wants it to stay green, right? Shepard wants it to stay green. And no.
Oh, man.
No, the announcer's the Hellraiser Jack's caution is out, and it's Thornton and O'Neill.
Oh, no.
Oh, baby.
Oh, no. Turbo.
And Tyler Erb also down there. O'Neill was running 14th. Thornton was running 11th. Erb was running 10th. Do not know what happened. Hopefully we have an FK Rod-Ins instant replay. And he's got a left rear flat.
Yes, he does.
Uncle T. Wow.
Guys, also damage on the 09 of Michael Leach as he rolls slowly around the outside of this quarter-mile oval. Also, Brendan Smith just talked to him, and they said, we were not very good, and so we're going to save this Colton Miller-owned entry and live to race another day.
Well, we'll check the FK Rod-Ins instant replay here. And look down to the lower right. What happened? There you see Erb and O'Neill there. Is that Thornton on the bottom? They're 3 wide there.
Can we run?
Well, we can run that back. I was watching.
I was going to say we have to run it back.
Let's run that back and see that again. What happened there?
Yep. It's
too many blue and white.
Like an ants.
Too many blue.
Well, hey, guys, while you run it back real quick, Anthony Burrows and the crew down here working underneath the front end of the 20 RT of Ricky Thornton Jr. The nose is actually dragging the ground. The front bumper itself dragging the ground. They're now going to go to work on, it looks like maybe the left rear of this race car as well, but a lot of damage on both the left front, the right rear. Actually, all 4 corners of this 20 RT showing signs of damage right now.
DJ, not a good night for the top 3 in points right now. O'Neill, Moran, and Thornton. The bottom.
You're exactly right.
Right there, yeah.
Moran had just gone a lap down as well, the 20 RT team. They changed the left rear tire on that race car. They had the handle of their Hellraiser Jack out trying to actually jimmy it underneath the nose of this race car to get that front bumper up to where number 1, it wasn't dragging the ground, and then number 2, where it wasn't rubbing against the left front of the race car.
And now Tyler makes his way down left rear flat on the 1 car. He gets pushed into the Heartbeat Hot Sauce hot pit. They're taking a look at that rocket chassis, talking to him, see if he may have more issues than just that flat left rear tire, as Turbo's had a lot of speed here lately, but luck not on his side late in the going at Fairbury.
Yeah, definitely looks like the RT, 20 RT and the 1 made contact going into 1, and then poor Hudson had nowhere to go. And a great save by Ebert as well at 60.
Hey, guys, Ricky Thornton Jr.'s got his helmet off. Ricky, a lot of damage. What happened, man?
Just trying to run hard and figure where Turbo was going. He went high a couple laps and he went low the 1 lap. I thought he was just going to go back to the top, and I just misjudged it and ran into him. I don't know, kind of how our night's been. Finally had a little bit of speed, so I don't know. We'll be ready for Eagle next week.
All right, a dejected Ricky Thornton Jr. He had a lot of speed at Eagle last year. Looking forward to getting back there next week. But tonight, his night is over.
Meanwhile, guys, they got the new left rear shoe put on the Best Performance Motorsports number 1 of Tyler Erb. That crew is trying to get him pushed, started, and they can't get the fire built underneath the hood of the race car. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 guys down here trying to get the number 1 of Tyler Erb back going again so he can rejoin the field at the tail.
So, again, as I mentioned, the top 3 in the points, tough night for them. O'Neill, Moran was running back in 21st, and then Thornton is out of the race.
And you see Garrett Alverson riding around back there. And You talked about it. He backed it into the concrete earlier. The 58 still holding strong in the top 10. 8 laps to go. And when you come to Fairbury, you're going to wrinkle some sheet metal. Hopefully nothing cuts a tire down on that 58 car, though.
All right. 8 laps to go. 52 and completed. It's Shepard. Hoffman started 7th. He's 2nd. Harris is 3rd. Shirley is 4th. Overton 5th. And it's Pierce, Fager, Rice, Alberson. Turbo was 10th, but that'll move Alberson. No, that'll move Justin Duty to 10th.
Good run for Justin Duty, the Molalla, Oregon driver.
So Brandon Shepard, and this is big for him because he came into tonight 4th in the points. So the top 3 have run into issues here in this race. And Shepard looking for his 2nd win of the week. Flow Racing Night at Spoon River. I guess he could be unofficially the Illinois Speedway champion with 2 races.
Hoffman has been so good on the bottom side of the Speedway. Shepard, anywhere that one car has been good. So him and Clay Harris should be fun on the bottom. We'll see where Shirley goes. But Overton, you know what Pierce was doing before that caution came out. So could Bobby Pierce in 8 laps try to sneak up there?
Well, Shepard didn't want to see the caution, right? I mean, he was out there to the top side of traffic.
In front of him, yeah.
All right, 8 to go. Single file restart.
Oh, man.
Shepard, Hoffman, Harris, top 3. 4th, Shirley. 5th, Overton. 6th is Pierce.
I think this is going to be fun. Fun finish. Here we go.
Took the lead back on lap number 13. He's led ever since. Hoffman to the bottom. Harris through the middle. Whoa, man. Out of turn number 4. That cushion, will it bite him? He knows his way around this racetrack. Off of turn number 4. 7 laps to go, and Hoffman is going to be right there into turn number 1.
Here comes Nick Hoffman. The Brandon Shepard going to slide to the outside. Nick Hoffman through the middle, down the back straightaway they go. Shirley, Clay Harris, Overton, Pierce, Fager. Good run for Fager here tonight as well. Oh, Brandon Shepard slips up. Here comes the 9 and Nick Hoffman could not take advantage. 6 to go.
Disappeared out of my view. He is flirting with disaster. There's one guy that knows his way around there, and that's Brandon Shepard. Right now, off of turn number 4, that cushion is a little bit gnarly up there, and Hoffman is about 4 car lengths back. We'll have 5 to go next time around. Bobby Pierce trying to get it going here. We've seen his act of the PDC from last to first. Shepard trying to keep it off that cushion up top, down the main straightaway. 5 to go.
5 to go, Nick Hoffman. We'll see if we get the lap traffic. May have a shot at him down the back straightaway. 3 to go this time by. 3 laps to go. Nick Hoffman, what does he have left in the tank? Brandon Shepard has put on a clinic here at the Fairbury Speedway. A step below the FALS cushion. He'll exit turn number 2. Nick Hoffman in tow. Half a mile to go. We'll see if they get the lap traffic, James. The final 2 laps.
They will off of turn number 4. 2 to go. Next time around the Barron's Performance white flag. 1 lap to go. For $30,000, his 2nd win of the week. Here comes Nick Hoffman down the back straightaway. Into turn number 3, Shepard has got to go back to the top as they come out of 4. Barron's Performance, 1 lap to go. Who's going to win it? Brandon Shepard leads Nick Hoffman. Final lap.
Nick Hoffman going to dive down to the inside. Brandon Shepard a step higher and he bobbles down the back straightaway. Can Nick Hoffman do anything with him? They'll race into 3 and off of 4. The Fall Spring Shootout presented by Titan Industries goes to Brandon Shepard with the Lucas Oil Late Model Dirt Series. Hoffman gave it everything he could, but comes up 1 spot short. 3rd will go to Shirley, 4th to Overton, and Bobby Pierce rallies to 5th. What a race, what a run tonight for that driver. How to do Berlin, B-Shep, Brandon Shepard does it in the Rocket 1.
It's like O'Neill last week at Florence banged the wall a couple times. Made it close at the end, so unofficially they'll go to the Long Acre scale. Shepard, Hoffman, Shepard by 0.423 seconds. Shirley 3rd, Overton 4th, Pierce 5th, Fager 6th, Rice 7th, 8th Harris. Trey Mills, who pitted early, is 9th. Duty 10th. Unzicker, Alberson, Babb, Dennis Erb Jr. Then it was Dan Ebert, Daniel Hilzebeck, Max Blair, Tyler Hudson O'Neill. All 60 laps complete. 1 lap down, Devin Moran in 20th, and Carson Ferguson, Kyle Bronson, Dylan McCowan, Michael Leach, Ricky Thorne Jr., Frank Heckenash Jr., and Brendan Smith will finish in 27th. So he came in 4th in the points. So O'Neill finishes 19th. Moran finishes 20th, and Thornton finishes 25th. We may have a four-way battle for the points lead. Yeah, I know it's early. Headed to Eagle for a dirt late model record $250,000 at the end of the year, as they are down at the Long Acre Scales. And Drew Chad. Wow.
It's official, ladies and gentlemen. And man, what a race there. Brandon Shepard is up on that cushion. He has looked.
They said last year he was done. Rocket was done.
Had such a balanced race car at Spoon River.
The only five-time champion in the World of Outlaws, five-time tied with Freddie Smith, dirt track world champion. 30K here tonight, guys, as he's going to come down and talk to you.
Yes.
That will be his 39th career win in the Lucas Oil Late Model Dirt Series. And here at FALS, win number 17.
How about it back straight away? Let him hear it. Brandon Shepard, your winner here tonight, saluting the fans of FALS. Fourth different winner in the Fall Spring Shootout presented by Titan. Pierce has got one, Moran has one, Davenport got one last year, and Sheppy, former Prairie Dirt Classic champion, the Sunoco checkered flag in hand. He is going to make his way into Veland Victory Lane. His fourth win with the series this year, his seventh win overall, 39th career Veland Victory Lane. And we're going to talk to your Big River Steel Podium top three as the Soyber Calf Ranches, Valve Lane Performance Grading, Sunoco Rocket, Durham Powered Styles Marine. Number one, Brandon Shepard has done it again as he pursues his first Lucas Oil Late Model Dirt Series title. Of course, the team won the title with Huddy a few years ago. Brandon, the only five-time World of Outlaws champion, trying to get his first Lucas Oil Late Model Dirt Series title this year. Car owner Mark Richards is down here. Promoter Matt Curl congratulates him as Brandon Shepard prepares to climb out in Lucas Oil Late Model Dirt Series presented by Flow Racing Victory Lane. A lot of momentum as he heads to Nebraska next week. Eagle Raceway. 3 nights of racing next Thursday, Friday, Saturday, but tonight he's counting $30,000 plus as they hand him all the accolades. He'll be climbing out of this car momentarily. The Fall Spring Shootout presented by Titan Industries, and this $30,000 staying in the land of Lincoln with the driver out of New Berlin, Illinois, Brandon Shepard. Second win of the week, won with Flow Night in America at Spoon River earlier this week. And tonight at Fairbury, race fans, he's out of the car. How about it for Brandon Shepard? Gives the little girl a pat on the back. Up on top, Sunoco checkered flag, confetti flies. He hops down off the race car. Brandon Shepard. Think about this, man. 7th win of the year here tonight. You had 4 total all of last year, and I feel like a year ago tonight that was when this team came to life. You and Jonathan Davenport had a hell of a battle for this win last year. He got it. Tonight you come back and you finish what you started a year ago. How does it feel?
Feels awesome, man. It seems like it's been forever since we won here. I seem to be able to win a prelim at the Prairie Dirt Classic every year, but these big ones have been avoiding me for a while. So, man, it's so sweet to win here. Anytime you can win at Falls, it's awesome. This place. When I was growing up, I dreaded coming here because it was so hard to win, and it took such a different driving style, and the track changes so much throughout the races. Man, the last 8 laps there, I felt like I was hanging on for dear life. I think my right rear tire's going down. I'm not 100% sure. I thought I ran something over up there when them guys were all wrecked for that last caution, and it just never felt right again after that. But, man, it's just this thing's a dream to drive right now. Can't thank Mark, Steve, everybody at Rocket Chassis, Dan, Austin, Joel. Them guys are awesome. Worked their tails off for me night in and night out, and put it all on my shoulders. So it's a lot of fun to drive, and the car's really fast right now, and we wouldn't be here without all of our great sponsors, of course. Valvoline, Seabrook Calf Ranches, Ace Metal Works, Gunner's Honey, Styles Marine and Maintenance, Performance Grading, Petroff Towing, Collins Brothers Towing, Franklin Enterprises, Durham Racing Engines, Fox Shocks, Precision Suspension. I know I'm going to forget some people. Sunoco Race Fuels, Ultra Shield, just everybody involved with this team. My beautiful wife and kids, appreciate them and all their support. Thanks to everybody for supporting the T-shirt trailer today. It means the world, and wish we could have got a few more of these races in this week. It's this car is so good. I just can't wait to go again next week.
You're kissing the concrete late in the race. I know you see that 9 on the board. You know where he's probably going to be. What's going through your head late, especially as you're having trouble on the cushioning? You know Hoffman's probably right around that bottom side.
Well, when I seen him on the board, I thought, well, yeah, that's about right, because that's his condition. He's really good at that momentum line, and he's been really good here the past few years. So I knew he was going to be tough, and I knew I had to keep my marbles together to be able to stay in front of him. And I really felt like I did a bad job the last 5 laps there. But like I said, I didn't feel right. I don't know if the tires went down or what, but all in all, we were able to get the job done, and the FALS cushion made me happy again tonight, I guess.
I think I know the answer to this because you've already been asked this question once this week, but since we did have to delay some of the Flow Night in America events, the angel donor, by the way, you asked me the other night if it was your dad. It is not your dad, but it is a Land O'Lincoln person. They said tonight's winner, you know what? Let them give $2,000 to charity. I think I know where it's going, but where would you like the $2,000 angel donor to go tonight?
I'm going to stick with my guns and go with St. John's Children's Hospital in Springfield. That's, like I said, that's a place that my wife worked, and we love them babies. So.
You love these Falls fans. What do you got to say to all the Fairbury fans?
Oh yeah, I love hearing them Falls fans, man. It means the world to me, and I could hear you guys when I took the lead there. So it's awesome, man. It's just unreal.
Let him hear it now. Brandon Shepard, the Fall Spring Shootout presented by Titan, champion. Meanwhile, Dustin Jarrett's caught up with our second place finisher.
Yeah, the driver that comes up one spot short here tonight is down here with me, the NOS Energy Drink in hand, Nick Hoffman. Nick, we said anytime you can run with Brandon Shepard here, you're doing something at Fairbury Speedway. But what did this Ty Torigo NOS Energy Drink number 9 need in order to be just one spot better here tonight?
Yeah, hell, I don't know. I mean, he's the Fairbury GOAT. So I felt like I was good. There was times that I could make a little bit of speed on him there, and I was looking for that caution. And with 8 to go, I didn't figure we'd get back to lap traffic, and that didn't play in the outcome at all. He was just better than me where he could leave on that cushion and pull away down the straightaway. So, just the biggest thing is coming here to learn something for the PDC. And so I felt like we did, and we definitely got better as the night went on. And this was a 100-lap type racetrack. This is what we'll see from like the last 8, from 80 on. So, he was just really good. And I'm not going to go up there and beat the boards down near as good as he is. So I'm wasting my time to even go up there, and I'd end up, losing spots. So just focus on that middle to bottom. And middle stage of the race, I was just kind of idling right around the infield tires, and then I was like, I got to do something here to try and make more speed because I ain't going to win the race down here. So started going out in the middle and searching a little bit and could carry speed. So, man, it's been a hell of a week. Sucks to only get 2 races in, but truck breaks down. So Lone Wolf Petroleum, C&W Trucking, Petroff Towing, R&L Trucking, Truck Repair. There was a lot of people involved here that got us back on the road and got us even going to finish up the weekend here. So that was awesome of them. Every fan, everybody that commented, shared my Facebook to get us back going. We really appreciate it. So it's been a week from hell. So to run second here, at least make a little bit of money back in the bank, and go on to Georgetown. So yeah, just got to work on it just a little bit. Definitely found some speed, and it just sucks to run second. Nobody remembers who runs second.
All right, well, hey, nice run, brother. We'll see you back here PDC week for Flow Racing Night in America to kick things off. And how about the defending Prairie Dirt Classic champion rounding out the Big River Steel podium tonight? How about it for Squirrel Brian Shirley? All right, Squirrel, you led the first dozen laps or so in this one. Was it a changing racetrack? Was it track prep? Was it lap traffic? What was the difference here this evening in 60 laps?
I think, honestly, it's just track time. I feel like we've not had as much track time as we've needed to get the feel of the car and the balance where we need to be. So it was nice to have a real solid finish and give, my sponsors and everybody what they deserve. And you just got to, we just got to start finishing good, and then before we start worrying about winning them. And it was nice. Like, I felt like in my heart we had a shot that we might be able, if things had to fall our way. I felt like we, in this condition, we definitely don't have probably a car as good as Nick or Sheppy for sure. So to be as competitive as we was tonight, it's a good shot in the arm for Bob and Lisa Cohen, Thomason Express, Hoker Trucking, J&J Adventures, J&E Construction, KBC Graphics, Longhorn Chassis, Built-In Shocks, Algar Motorsports, my wife, my kids, everybody back home, my dad, and my crew. Can't thank Brady and Anthony because they put in a lot of work to not have very good finishes. So they all deserve better, and luckily with Bob, he never takes anything away from us. He just says, hey, keep your head down and keep working, and then that's what we're going to do. We're going to head down and get home and get cleaned up and head out west.
I'm looking forward to seeing you at Eagle next weekend, man. Brian Shirley rounds out the Big River Steel podium here tonight.
Yeah, great job, Dustin and Ben. We'll have the modifieds will be coming up next here on Flow, and I guess we've got a race recap, Tiffany, right?
Yep.
Well, Brian Shirley, just talked to him coming home in third tonight, led the first 12 laps of this race. And Brandon Shepard got the lead on lap 13. It looked like Clay Harris, it might be his night to get his first Lucas Oil victory, as he was right there. But unfortunately for him, we had some timely cautions for Shepard, right? I mean, that's the way it goes sometimes, right? Sometimes they're against you, and it's the way it works out sometimes, right?
Yeah. Brian Shirley, see, they're battling with Shepard there. It was close. I'm telling you, this is a heck of a racetrack. Tip of the cap to Roger Stryker and the FALS crew. Man, Clay Harris dug around the bottom there. He battled with Shepard lap after Shirley led at the beginning, and Clay Harris had a few shots at him. He probably could have made things really interesting, but every time we got to lap traffic, Shepard would get a timely caution, and in the end, he started to stretch it out, but some cautions late in this one. Nick Hoffman slips by Harris there, and he made a bid here late. You see Shepard banged off the cushion there in two. Thought maybe Nick Hoffman could have a shot at him, but again, lap traffic got the best of him, James.
Well, Daniel Hilzebeck ends up as the Hoker Trucking Hard Charger. We got a Victory Fuel power move. There's several power moves we could do there. I would say maybe when Shepard took the lead. Ben and Dustin, as we always say, FALS never disappoints. Prairie Dirt Classic coming up at the end of July, and Brandon Shepard gets it done here tonight.
On a warm, windy day and on a week where just about everything else rained out, we had a different style of falls, but it was a fun falls, 2 grooves, and at the end, one common denominator that you see a lot, Brandon Shepard in victory lane.
Brandon Shepard up front, Brandon Shepard banging the boards. It just gets me really excited for the Flow Racing Night in America show coming up here, PDC week, and the PDC as well. Movers and shakers in this one, and by the way, I think James hit the nail on the head, Ben. We have got ourselves a very interesting Lucas Oil points race heading into Eagle.
See you on Thursday in Nebraska.
All right, guys, great job. We'll see you Thursday, Friday, Saturday. And I don't know if the points have been updated yet or not. I know it's way too early, right?
It's okay.
Way too early. You're running for $250,000. We'd take this stuff very. But you get a season-long points as well, even though at the end.